Man, there's nothing more exciting than waking up to a political compass test in the morning. Um, so two things. I'm just gonna say right now what I consider myself politically, and then hold off of that until the end. And then secondly, if you don't mess with this type of content, feel free to skip this video. I just wanted to do this for a long time, and I don't know, just it's fun to me. I have an interest in politics. It's just me. So, oh, I consider myself a social democrat with some right views. So, see what happens. If economic globalism is inevitable, it should be primary serve humanity. Strongly agree. Well, corporations are important too. Actually, agree. I'd always support my country, whether it's right or wrong. Agree. Uh, just making sure you guys saw these. I wasn't looking at my screen on my phone. No one chooses their country birth, so it's full to be proud of it. Our race has many superior qualities compared with other races. Yeah, yep. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Disagree. Because eventually, once the war is over, they're not going to really be your friend. They're just there supporting against somebody. Military exercise are not sometimes just. I'm going to strongly agree there. For wars breaking out, then yeah. There's now a warring fusion of information and entertainment. I agree. I'm not going to strongly agree because I like that stuff. The economy, more by class than by nationality. I strongly agree. Controlling inflation is more important than controlling unemployment. Uh, Inflation is important to control, but unemployment is, I think, is more important to control. So I'm gonna say disagree there because corporations cannot be trusted to voluntarily protect the environment. They require regulation. Strongly agree. From each his own to ability, each according to his need is formally a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to strongly agree with that. The free market, the free to people strongly disagree. Let's not get rid of Social Security and stuff like that. It's a sad reflection on our society. Something as basic as drinking water is now bottled brand consumer product. I'm going to agree there. They're going to come after our air next. Land shouldn't be a commodity. Land shouldn't be a commodity to be bought and sold. Strongly disagree. Uh, yeah, let's keep some order in the world, please. It is regrettable that many personal fortunes are made by people who simply manipulate money. I'm going to agree. I'm not going to strongly. It's not up to them. Protectionism is something necessary in trade. Yeah, I'll agree there. The only social responsibility of a company should be deliver a profit to shareholders. Strongly disagree. The rich are too highly taxed. Strongly disagree. Those with the ability to pay. Um, Hopefully you guys saw all of the ones I did. Those with the ability to pay should have a higher standard of milk. Strongly disagree. We all need the same amount. If everyone deserves the best, government should penalize business misleading prop. Yep, strongly agree. A genuine free market requires transactions or the ability to predator. I'm gonna disagree there. Strongly disagree, actually. Okay, this is gonna be a trick, a doozy, guys. Abortion when a woman's life is not threatened should always be legal. I'm gonna disagree, but not strongly, because I think like at a certain time, like it's like okay, there's literally a baby inside you. It's time to not have an abortion anymore. Like a certain amount of time until that. It's like you know what I mean. I think like you should have a certain amount of time to get an abortion. If not, you have to keep it. Um, I think that's only fair to the kid inside you. So all authority should be questioned. Strongly agree. Yep. An eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Strongly disagree. I hate. I hate. If you do something wrong to someone, I hate that someone can do something wrong back to you. I hate that. It's not right. Taxpayers should not be expected to prop any theaters or museums that cannot survive. Uh, I'm gonna hit agree, not strongly. Schools should not make classroom attendance compulsory. That means mandatory. Strongly agree. If they want to go to school, go to school. If not, didn't really do anything for me. All people have their rights, but it's better for all of us that different sorts of people should keep to their own level. Strongly disagree. Yeah. Good parents sometimes have to spank their children. Strongly disagree. There's so many other things you can do other than spanking them. It's natural for children to keep some secrets from parents. I'm gonna agree. But you should eventually, if there's stuff, you should be able to feel like you can open up to your parents about some stuff. Possessing marijuana for personal use should not be a criminal offense. Strongly agree. The prime function of schooling should be to equip the future generation to find jobs. Okay, if it is necessary, that's what I agree with. It should help people with the real world, help kids with the real world. People with serious inheritable disabilities should not be allowed to reproduce. Strongly disagree. Ugh. Just saying that out loud disgusts me. The most important thing for children to learn is set this. Strongly disagree. Authority should always be questioned. There is no savage or civilized people. There's only different cultures. Strongly agree. It's not because of your race. It's about the circumstances around you. Those who are able to work and refuse opportunities should not expect society support. Strongly disagree. It's America. If you don't want to work, that's your choice. When you're in trouble, it's better not to think about it, but keep busy with more cheerful things. I'll agree with that. I won't strongly, but first generation immigrants can never be fully integrated with their new country. Strongly disagree. There's more so these immigrants are like, more American than we are. What's good for most successful corporations is always ultimately good for all of us. I strongly disagree. No broadcasting institution, however independent of content, should receive public funding. Why, if they're willing to pay for it, why are you gonna make it a big deal? Um, why our civil liberties are being excessively curbed in the name of counterterrorism? Um, I'm gonna agree, not strongly. Um, right now, I think the government should be like, right now, it's important to have a more stronger government with with all the wars and stuff going on. But after that, they should like take the funding out of it as soon as we don't need it anymore. So that's and then if we need it again, we give it back to them. You know, significant advantage of one party state avoids all the arguments that delay process in a democratic social. Strongly disagree. If there's If it's just one party, then it's like it's gonna get too radical left or right. You know what I mean? Although the electronic age makes official surveillance easier, only wrongdoers need to be worried. Strongly disagree. I think it's like surveillance has been going a little too far. The death penalty should be an option for the most serious crimes. Strongly disagree. I hate the death penalty. Yeah, because you killed people, let's kill you too. Yeah, what? What kind of Christian are you if you're saying that? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Sorry. It's okay if you disagree with any of this, obviously. In a civilized society, one must have people above to be obeyed and people below to be. I'm going to disagree, but not strongly, because, yeah, that's how it's going to be. You have to have some sort of uh, hierarchy or whatever it is for society, but just a little as possible so more people are more equal. Abstract art doesn't represent anything, shouldn't be considered art at all. Strongly disagree. Art is art. In criminal justice, punishment should be more important than rehabilitation. Strongly disagree. Let's rehabilitate the criminals that we can, and if they give up, then we'll give up on them. You know what I mean? But we have to really try to rehabilitate some. You know, because when they get out, it's really hard for them. It is a waste of time to try to rehabilitate some criminals. Strongly disagree. As, as long as you try hard enough with a certain person, if eventually if he's like, nope, I want to be a criminal, then it's like, okay, I then we're done trying to rehabilitate you. You know, I guess that's rehabilitate some criminals. You should try. You should get everyone a second or even third chance. After that, then it's like okay. Um, but the business person and the manufacturer are more important than the writer and the artist. I'm gonna strongly disagree. Of course, I being a YouTuber and doing music and stuff. Others may have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. Strongly disagree there. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant generate resources of developing countries. No, they're doing what they need to, I guess. I don't know. Make peace with the status important aspect of maturity. Strongly disagree. 5. Astrology accurately explains many things. Strongly disagree. You cannot be moral without being religious. I'm going to agree, but not strongly agree, because there's still morally right people that are atheists and stuff like that. I'm trying to keep these short and sweet and not talk too much about it, because, yeah, well, first, I just woke up, and secondly, I don't want to make people upset. Charity is better than Social Security. To me, no, strongly disagree. So you got to force people to help pay, or they're not going to want to do it as much. Some people are naturally unlucky. Strongly disagree. It's important that my child's school instills religious. Agree, but not strongly. I think it should be an elective. Finally, a look at sex. Sex outside of marriage is usually immoral. Strongly disagree. I know it's probably not a good idea, but it's not immoral. You know what I mean? Same sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not be excluded from the possibility of child. Strongly agree. Pornography, touching, essentially, it should be illegal for the population. Yep. What goes on in a private bedroom between consenting adults is no business of the state. No one can feel naturally homosexual. Strongly disagree. He says openness about sex has gone too far. Hmm. Actually, strongly disagree. See where I stand. Okay, remember what I said. I consider myself a social democrat with some right-leaning views. Yep. Hopefully that's not too far left. But that makes a lot of sense. So that makes sense. Social democrat, yeah. That's about where it is. Socialist is down here. Um this is communism. This is right wing uh authoritarian, this is fascist territory right here. Fascist slash Nazi. Fascist probably here, Nazism over here. Down here is the right libertarian. Um so yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically.